Once upon a time, in a cozy little box, lived colorful puzzle pieces. Each one was unique and carried a bit of magic within. Among them was a tiny piece named Little One. He was the smallest puzzle piece in the box, and for some reason, he felt completely unnecessary. Little One thought, even if I disappear, no one will notice I'm gone. So one day, he decided to leave the box and hide in a cupboard among the old belongings of the people who lived in the apartment. No one will notice I'm missing, whispered the puzzle piece, slipping into the darkest corner of the cupboard. Ahem! Who's there? Came a raspy voice from the shadows. It was a pair of old rubber boots tucked away at the back of the cupboard. They had been standing there for years, quietly listening to the stillness and the soft rustle of cobwebs. It's me, said the little puzzle piece, his voice barely more than a whisper. Little One, I'm from the colorful box. The boots blinked, or would have if boots could blink. What are you doing here, Little One? They asked gently. Why aren't you in your box? Surely the others are looking for you. Little One shook slightly. No one will miss me, he said sadly. I'm just a small, ordinary piece surrounded by bright, bold, beautiful ones. His little voice trembled as he added, I don't matter. And with that, Little One began to cry. The boots were quiet for a moment. Then, kindly and firmly, they said, Oh no, Little One, you're wrong. You are important. You are needed. Without you, the picture will never be complete. The boots shared a story of their own. Long ago, they said, we felt useless too. Our owner didn't wear us. She chose shoes instead. We stood in this cupboard for years, feeling forgotten. But then autumn came, and rain. Only we could keep her feet dry and warm. That's when we understood. Everything has its time. Everything has its place. You're like that too, they said. You may be small, but without you, the picture is not complete. Little One looked up. Even the smallest piece matters? Yes, said the boots. Even the smallest. Little One felt a spark of hope. He wasn't ready to believe it yet, but his heart felt a little warmer. He turned to leave the cupboard, but just then he heard voices arguing nearby. 2 winter mittens were bickering. You're not more important than me, said the right mitten. I'm the right hand. She needs me more. Oh, please, replied the left. She puts me on first. That means I matter more. Then they noticed Little One. Hey, you, tiny puzzle piece. Who's more important, me or her? Yeah, tell us, added the other mitten. Little One blinked, surprised. Then he stepped forward and said gently, You're both important. You each have a special job. Little One said softly, The right mitten warms the right hand. The left mitten warms the left. But together, you protect. You bring warmth, comfort, and joy. The mittens stopped arguing. They looked at each other quietly. Huh, I never thought of it like that, mumbled the right mitten. Me neither, whispered the left. You're both needed, Little One smiled. Just like I'm needed too, even if I'm small. The mittens nodded slowly, as if understanding something for the first time. Thank you, puzzle piece, they said. Little One bowed slightly, his edges glowing with quiet pride. Sorry, friends, I have to go, he said. The others are waiting. And with that, he jumped down from the shelf and headed home. Meanwhile, the boy who owned the puzzle was searching everywhere. Little piece, where are you? His voice was full of worry. He told his whole family. Mom looked under the couch. Dad checked the table. Even the dogs sniffed around the room. Little One heard them. They were looking for him. His heart filled with warmth. They did care. He rushed back, and just before reaching the box, soft fingers gently picked him up. "I found him!" the boy shouted. "This is the piece we were missing. We need you. Please don't disappear again."